This is the Jibb 16 STA. It's used as it's a self-tailing winch. It's used on a mast, and it's also used in the cockpit on several different types of vessel. The reason we're putting this up on YouTube is there isn't really a video showing you how to break these down properly. So first of all, there is a circlip here which we are going to remove. This comes off, then you remove this backing plate. One backing plate removed. The plastic plate has got a spacing piece in it there. It'll only go on one way. As you can see, this comes off, that comes off. It's part of your self-tailer. Move that out of the way. Then there is another shim disc. Remove that. So you should have two shim discs all together. Now once this is off, normally to split a winch you would have an Allen key down there, or a screw, a Phillips, or an ordinary flat bladed screw. On the Jibb 16 STA there isn't one. So what you do is, this part here needs to be knocked anti-clockwise, lefty-loosey. So this needs to be bashed and bashed around and around and around. It's actually threaded into the winch. Then you hear that dink, you know it's done. And then remove slowly and carefully. There's a shim inside there, a nylon shim. If we remove the nylon shim, place this to one side. There is another plastic shim, remove. Then the first bearing is here. You can remove the entire drum with the bearing in. The bearing will come out, and it needs to be lubricated with grease, a light coating of grease. We're going to use copper slip. It is a needle bearing. These have already been pre-cleaned. The drum itself has been pre-cleaned and all washed out. Then you've a secondary bearing, again needle bearing. As you can see, we've already cleaned this. We washed them out in diesel. Then you've got the main works of the cogs. So at the back here, this is only covered by a plastic disc, which is held in against the backing plate, against your either cockpit coaming, because it's bolted down via here. So that just pops off with a screwdriver. Inside here you'll find the main cog. You can give it a little tap and the cog should come out fairly easy. There's your cog. Now, lots of people will tell you to remove these. Do not remove them. Simply apply a little bit of pressure and push slowly and gently, and it will come out. Turning it as you do so, and it will come out. And again, leave them in place, the pawls and the springs. The tensions should be checked to make sure they're still good. They are on this one. We've already pre-cleaned it. And again, there should be one more nylon bush here. We've removed that and cleaned it, and we've cleaned all this out and the gears. We've checked there's no damaged teeth on the gears, and the pawls here are good and the springs are good, and that's all been cleaned. The thread's been cleaned. We're now just going to grease this all back up and copper slip it all, and it will be good for another 3 to 5 years with copper slip. Okay? Any questions? Leave them in the comments below. Thank you.